Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen from GamePron News, and I'm here with Robert Bowling, a creative strategist from Infinity Ward, and we're here to talk about Modern Warfare 3. So we've just checked out the game in there. It looks amazing. Congratulations. What is it that's particularly on show here at E3?
Well, here at Modern Warfare 3 booth, we are showing 2 levels from the single-player campaign. One is Hunter Killer, which takes place in the New York harbor. It follows Delta Force operators as they're trying to breach a U.S. or a Russian sub that's in the U.S. New York harbor to make it submerge and launch its missile. It's part of their final push to get the Russians out of the U.S. This story picks up just after Modern Warfare 2. DC is burning, the war has escalated up the eastern seaboard, so this is their final push to get America back on its feet. Second mission we're showing takes place in London, other side of the pond, with the SAS, and they're much more stealthy unit, smaller. They got eyes on a package in the London harbor, and they want to make sure that see what it is, where it's going, why it's sending out red flags in the intelligence community. So that's what we're showing, and then of course we are debuting our Spec Ops mode. We introduced Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2. Now we have an all-new mode added to it. We still have the mission modes, but now we have survival. We're going hands-on with that here at E3, so you can play it. You see the endless waves of enemies. They get increasingly more difficult as you rank up, because it has a progressive ranking system. You unlock kill streaks, you unlock new equipment, new weapons, really change up your tactic as the enemy changes up theirs.
So you said that the SAS plays completely differently to the American side of things. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Is it just that they're more stealthy, or are they just genuine, British gentlemen? Yeah,
well, they are definitely British gentlemen. But the way the U.S. Delta Force fights is very boots on the ground. It's very hardcore warfare. It's very intense. Where the SAS missions seem to be a bit more reserved. They're not trying to draw attention on themselves. They're still fighting in a very populated city, so the rules of engagement are very different. So it's slower pace. It's more methodical in the way it plays out, and that's just the beginning. I mean, this conflict is going to Berlin, to Paris, to parts of Russia, the Himalayas, and Africa, and every location and force that you're fighting with has its own style and personality to it.
Excellent. From what we've seen, the graphics look like they've received a pretty significant upgrade too. The water in the underwater missions looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, our team is so meticulous on the details of every environment. As I said, from a gameplay standpoint, every environment has its own personality, but that immersion is all about the details of making sure that you're really selling every moment. Because, when you're underwater, that's a very different feel. It's all atmospheric, and I love the mood that it just sets, especially opening up in that tunnel and just like moving through, and you see all the cars that have still been there. It really sets the tone for the rest of the campaign.
It was a really great introduction to the Microsoft briefing on Monday, just coming in and just having that as the first thing that we saw. It really just was amazing. So well done on not dying at an inopportune moment.
Yeah, thank you.
Not that we were waiting for that or anything. Is there anything else that you would like to add about Modern Warfare 3? Are you allowed to talk about Elite?
Well, I mean, Elite has been built from the ground up to be incorporated into Modern Warfare 3, so we are doing a lot of really cool stuff with it, with the stat tracking, the groups, and the clans, but I mean, all that's tied deeply into the multiplayer of the game, which we're not diving deep in yet. We're still very early, so I'm excited once we open that door to really get out there and let all our fans know what they can expect.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.